What is going on, everybody? I know that's not the right music to start, but I forgot to change it. So it is what it is, and that's how we're going to end it probably too. But welcome back to another Hangout with ABJ. Let's move this bad boy up here, and we're back. All right, cool. Yeah, we're here. We're doing a little bit of our AEW watch along. I told you we'd be back doing these again. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this for a second just so you guys can see the full banner. Thank you, Lily, for the drink. Tonight's Dynamite is going to be jam packed. We got a lot of cool things going on tonight. We do have a goal set up. I went to push my shoes under my desk and knocked out my power supply that had my mixer and stuff. So I popped out for a second. My bad. Yeah. So tonight's goal is gonna be 5 super chats, stickers, memberships, or merch sales. And I will be on a post show, but not my own post show. I will go on Raz and Steven's post show. Now I can't stay up super late tonight because tomorrow I do start my new job orientation. And I will 100% be doing this on a regular basis. But tomorrow night I start work on Friday. But I will be off this Saturday, so I will be at PPW, and then go back to work Sunday, and then my normal schedule starts every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm off Monday through Thursday. So it's gonna be a lot of streams coming, a lot of cool things coming down the pipeline. So that's the plan tonight. Thank you, Mick. Congratulations on your new channel. Mark Jack, what's going on? Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up button, hit the share out, and we'll get this stream going. Let's go over the card tonight. AEW is going to be jam-packed. Tonight is AEW Maximum Carnage, and it's going to be for today and January 15th and 16th will be AEW Dynamite and Collision in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight's card will be, we will hear from Ricochet. We will get Private Party and the Briscoes versus the Hurt Syndicate. The women's casino gauntlet match. Winner gets a shot at Mariah May, and she'll be on commentary for Grand Slam Australia. Christian Cage versus Hook. Brian Cage versus Kenny Omega. John Moxley versus Powerhouse Hobbs. And we got a cool little poster for the Christian Cage and Hook. That's everything that's been on social media. We'll kind of run through it again. So we have the Private Party and Mark Briscoe versus the Hurt Syndicate. We have the Women's Gauntlet Casino Battle Royal. Our Casino Gauntlet match, sorry, not Battle Royal, Casino Gauntlet match. Winner gets Mariah May. She'll be on commentary. We got Christian Cage versus Hook. We have the Machine, Brian Cage versus the Best Bout Machine, Kenny Omega, which is a lot of fun. I just commented on Brian Cage's Instagram, and he commented back and showed me some love, which is super dope. I love Brian Cage. I met him and got to work with him once, and he was absolutely such a gem and amazing human being. And I'm very excited that this is the match he's always wanted. Like this is the match he wanted for his entire career. So I have no doubt that this match is going to set the world on fire, and I'm excited to see Brian Cage go out there and showcase himself with the Best Bout Machine and put on hopefully an instant classic here at AEW. And then our main event will be John Moxley versus Powerhouse Hobbs. I guess the question is, does anyone think the title changes hands tonight? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't think we're getting a title change at all. Raz, what's going on, everybody? Let's put our banner up and get that going here tonight. We have 10 minutes before the show starts. I have to repower up my Xbox and everything else because I unplugged everything by accident. But man, we are flying through the content so far this month. It is the 15th, and I have recorded 13 interviews in 15 days. That is crazy. So if you do join a membership tier of the program, it costs you $5. It's like buying me a beer. And it really goes to help the channel grow and get some really cool opportunities. Maybe tonight we'll do a giveaway with the first Dynamite being back. Maybe I'll do another 5 membership giveaway later on tonight. But if you buy that membership, man, I have, like I said, I have a ton of content that you will see before everybody else, with those interviews being on there. A lot of 5 questions with ABJ, a lot of beer reviews, a lot of interviews, a lot of unboxings. There's there's some stuff. There's a little bit of everything, and I'm going to keep working at a lot of content to yeah. Actually, it wasn't Triple H. It was Hulk Hogan. Oh, yeah, HH. Good call. Those are rookie numbers. He worked 400 days a year. I'm working on it. Why didn't you say anything? I thought all the channel you had were here, and it went to another channel, your new channel. I'm just curious. So I had a whole other brand, Mick, and then I consolidated all of my brands to the ABJ Podcast. That's why everything's in one place now. It's just a lot easier for me to grow, and it's a lot easier to me doing other things. But another cool thing with the channel, I'm not going to bury the lead before it happens, but I've met some cool people. AEW is on HBO right now live, and they have a live feed shot of them sweeping out the ring. Like the camera's hot, the everything's on, and they're just in the ring, cleanup crew, cleaning the ring, getting everything ready, and it's on HBO right now. They're literally doing the commentary introductions live on TV, and there's a different look to the arena tonight. So Hardcam is facing the ramp, and it's looking down the ring directly at commentary in the background, and it's not the other direction. So I don't know if it was a production thing where they couldn't put the Hardcam where it is, but it's a completely different look tonight for AEW Dynamite. And this is on HBO. You can see it right now. Ring crew is around the whole thing. Justin Roberts is announcing the commentary team, and this is live on HBO Max. It is a high ramp. I'll tell you that right now. It is a very smaller. Everyone says AEW needs to run smaller arena, and now they do, and now everyone's making fun of them for running a smaller arena. So you can't win when it comes to this, but it's a cool looking stage. It's a cool looking arena. It is a higher ramp, so it looks like the same ramp that Adam Cole jumped off of and broke his leg. So hopefully no one's doing any crazy jump off the ramp spots. I guess the cameras are just testing out their Zoom feature on the crowd tonight. Yeah, this is crazy that they're putting this live on HBO. They're just playing with the equipment before the show, and it's live on HBO Max. This is wild. Commentaries talking to each other. This is definitely not their intention. They did not mean to put this out there. Okay, they just cut it. Now they're doing the intro of the show. I think. Man, I know you're 6 years in, but this is the stuff that you gotta nail down AEW, the production side of things. All right, now it's saying this event is starting soon on HBO. Yeah, I don't think they were supposed to put that out there. All right, just a test run, I guess, testing everything out in this arena. I don't know. It's wild. That was pretty cool. That was pretty neat. Getting the Australian treatment. Thank you, everyone who's stopping in. 5 people watching currently. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, and we'll have some fun here tonight. Let's keep. Why is it not letting me let people in? Did it let them in? Cool. We do have a link going on right now. The people can join our group chat on Facebook. So some people did take advantage of that. So if you're in the group chat on Facebook and you're hanging out here watching, welcome to our little group chat. Don't be weird, or we'll boot you out right away. We don't put up with any nonsense in that chat. We also have a Discord community. So if you want to join the Discord community, you can also join that. Our link is below in our in a link tree. That's really high up there. I don't like how high that is. We're gonna go ahead and give that another fold down. Or you know what? I'm just taking it off. It's annoying me. But yeah, so and I just released an unboxing video. Actually, no, I think it drops tomorrow. Unboxing video for the brand new All Elite crate. So you guys will see that popping up soon. Just trying to think of anything else I can kind of plug before we get going. Oh, tonight's goal: 5 super chat, stickers, memberships, or merch sales, and I will join Raz and Steven tonight on their post show. It's not that I wouldn't do it anyway, but we're trying to set goals. We're trying to make a couple bucks here. Like I said, I do start a job this week, and it does pay weekly, so I will get a first paycheck of the new year, and then since before Christmas, next Friday, which is super exciting because your boy needs to get caught up on bills. If you want to hang out with me this weekend, I will be at PPW on the 18th. It will be my last independent wrestling show for quite some time because I will be working weekend shift. So that is going to put a little bit of a damper on me going out and doing my thing and chasing my dreams. But for you who don't live locally, who just like to listen to my content and watch me, it's going to be a benefit to you because I'm going to be alive a lot more. Once I get my first paycheck and I can get StreamYard things going, game streams will be going again. We're going to have live streams when it comes to Monday Night Raws, Tuesday nights NXTs, Wednesday night Dynamites, hopefully very soon Thursday night TNAs. That won't be right away, but it will be coming. And Friday night SmackDowns will be on the agenda, as well as maybe some Saturday collisions when I get home from work. So we're going to do a lot more live streams. We're really going to grind this channel out and be more of a live channel and be live for you guys to hang out with. Because like I said, I want 10K by the end of the year. And the way I'm going to do it is just being live and hopefully people see my channel. I had some people who are pretty good at YouTube who have looked at my channel and my analytics and gave me some advice on how I can grow and do some certain things. So we're going to try those tricks out. Also, I have some cool collaborations coming up with some really cool content creators eventually that I think is going to be really, really cool. It's not really my face on the screen. It's more, I can't really get into it, but I'm very, very honored because I think this person's content is really, really good. And me and him are going to collaborate in the near future. And I think it's going to be something you guys all like. And it's going to be not on this platform, but on his platform. And I think it's going to be really cool for you people. So I'm really excited for that to start getting going. But we're going to do some crazy stuff in 2025. And I appreciate you all for being on this journey with me and being here to help me grow and sharing the stream and hitting the thumbs up button and commenting and keeping the chat flowing. The more we comment, the more we chat, the more we're putting things out there. It's more opportunities that this channel gets growing because all those interactions he help this keep moving. But we're getting a promo video to start off. Powerhouse Hobbs and John Moxley is going to start the show with a promo package. I just interviewed somebody too right before this stream started, and I may have gotten tipped off that they're going to be on tonight's show in a promo package. So when I see it, I'll call it out and I'll let you guys know. But I will have a friend supposedly on tonight's show, which I'm really pumped about. I don't hate this. I don't mind starting the show saying what to expect for tonight's show and giving a quick rundown of tonight's card. I don't hate this. Oof. Yeah, I don't hate this at all. Love Brian Cage is the new beard. Kenny Omega back on TV in action and for the first time in a long time. Oh, we're starting off with the best bout machine versus the machine. Brian Cage. He comment so kind of a fun fact is I got to work with Brian at a show and he actually listened to my podcast or my live stream or whatever I was on. I forget what it was. I didn't tag him. I didn't say, "Hey Brian, I'm on this thing." He just kind of found it and he clipped it from his phone. Like he screen recorded it and then shared it on his personal Twitter saying like, "Hey, thank you for the kind words. It was really nice talking to you," type deal. And then a whole bunch of wrestlers retweeted it and said, "Hey, these are my positive experiences with Brian Cage too." So it started like a cool little positive momentum train for Brian on social media, which I thought was really, really dope. And then when I was hanging out with him that day, I kind of asked him like, "What was your goals and what do you want to do going forward?" And actually, Cage versus Omega is the start of the show. That's how we're starting it out. Kenny Omega's coming out right now. But Brian Cage, he essentially had a list of everybody he wanted to work, and he essentially said, "This is one of my things I want to do if I'm going to re-sign with the company. I want to work this thing, this name, this name, this name, this name. But the name that I want to work the most, and that's on my goals, is Kenny Omega." And everyone he told me that was on that list, he completed about 60 to 70% of that list of everybody he wanted to work. And the big one he wanted is right now. So the fact that he openly spoke this into existence a couple of years ago, and now we're getting it right here on a Dynamite is super, super exciting and super fun. But We got one thing down. My own perspective just became a member of the YouTube arena. The YouTube arena, the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Memberships are always super helpful. I appreciate that. If we hit 4 more goals, I will be hanging out with Raz and Steven on their post show. Man, that's super exciting. That just made my night. Thank you so much for becoming a member. There's tons and tons of, depending on what membership you grabbed. I'm trying to look right now to see what one you got. You're a $1, which I appreciate. The $1 is great. It helps. Thank you so much. If you do the 5-tier membership, though, that's where you get all the bonus content, and there's tons and tons and tons of bonus content for you to check out. But I really appreciate you donating, even if it's $1. I appreciate your hard-earned money helping my channel. Thank you so much. Even Streamlabs giving you some love. Mick saying hit that subscribe button. Thank you, Mick. Thank you. Yep. Starting right now. Oh, Kenny's wearing black and gold. We know the rules. That's the podcast colors. That means it's a guaranteed win. Sorry, Brian Cage. I don't make the rules. That's the universe talking. Black and gold is a success for wins. Steven says really small arena, but no, it's smaller. But here's the thing. People criticize them saying they should run smaller venues so it looks more full. And then the second they run a small arena, the internet wrestling community tears them apart for it. So it's you can't win situation when it comes to AEW. I don't mind it. I think it's a cool looking venue. I like this hard cam look though. And we get the subscribe. One at a time, baby. One at a time. Slowly growing to our 10K goal. Thank you so much. Grapple Vision hanging out. So just tuned in to see that. Anytime, my brother, the Rulo episode, not Rulio, because I keep fucking that up, brought me here tonight. Thank you so much. That was a really fun interview. Really good kid coming out of Catch Point Wrestling. Love that interview. Kid works hard, has a good look. He's got those ice blue baby Fallout Boy eyes. But very good interview. Excited for him. If you're a fan of him and you like that school and you like other people in it, I do have more interviews coming from some Catch Point people. Like I said, coming up very soon is going to be Zenith. Martin Hughes, Tom LaRosa are all people from that school that have interviews coming up. I have some past interviews with a bunch of other people from that school too that come through. But Catch Point's a great school. A lot of good work there happening from Drew Gulak, Tracy Williams, Vita, Wheeler Yuta, and I'm sure there's a few other coaches that I'm missing. And if I am, I apologize. Just interviewed someone at a Create a Pro tonight. And I was told that there's a segment filmed on tonight's AEW of someone who I just interviewed who will be on tonight's AEW. So I'm excited to see this young talent get some TV time because boy, they're fun. They're fun. They're a fun talent. Yeah, we have a lot of cool interviews coming up. I have an interview tomorrow night as soon as I get home from work. I have another one Friday night when I get home from work. I have one next Monday and then next Saturday. So I do have a few more open slots for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. But I essentially knocked out about 4 months worth of content in 1 month. So I'm able to take I could take February off, not off, but I can take February away from interviews and then work on movie reviews and other content and build that content up for a while and then work on another month. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to do interviews for a couple months, then movie reviews, horror movie reviews, beer reviews, and just kind of build up a backlog of content. But trying to find that flow to the channel and make some good content for everybody. But thank you once again for that membership. It means more than you know. Hit that thumbs up, share the channel out. Let's grow. Let's have some fun. Brian Cage and Kenny Omega tearing it up here tonight. Ooh, big power bomb. I was actually probably a mess up into a good save. I think Kenny was supposed to do the Rana the first time, and I think he slipped, and Brian Cage just turned into a power bomb, and then they went back to the well. But Kenny has a little bit of a cut in his head already. Thank you so much. Thank you. Say, Jen, what's going on? Is Tony live tonight? I haven't looked. I should go check that out and see if Tantalizing Tony is live tonight. I'm pretty sure he is. I know he said he wants to start doing consistent stuff, and I know he slacked on his WWE or his AEW streams for a while. So I'm going to go check right now. And if he is, I'm going to send people his way. Do. Trying to do 4 things at once. This is what happens when you're a solo guy. I don't see Tony live tonight. No, he is not live tonight. No tantalizing Tony for AEW. Well, that's good. You guys can come and hang out with me. I traded Skid Row with Super Crazy Pro. I've heard good things about Super Crazy. I think I've heard good things about them. I want to come to a show. Unfortunately, like I said, I work weekends now, so it's gonna be very, very difficult for me to get to shows. But if you train and you want to come and tell your story, man, I'd love to have you. Shoot me a DM, and we'll get you on. And like I said, I'm always open to give people a platform to tell their stories. But even though he's not live, here's Tantalizing Tony's channel. Go show him some support. Go show him some love. Another person I've been working with that I met via the Tantalizing Tony 24-hour stream, Grapple Vision. This guy, man, he makes some really fun documentary-style content. I'm a big fan of what he does. He tells the stuff, the hard-hitting stuff that not a lot of people want to talk about in this industry. And it's doing it from a side of like protecting people and not so much trying to get rid of the people that probably shouldn't be around. But he also has other style of content as well. He has some good stories and good things that go on that he covers very, very well. So make sure you go support my boy Tantalizing Tony as well as Grapple Visions. And we hit 1 membership, so we need either 4 more super chats, someone buy a t-shirt and tell me that you did so I can go look and see, okay, t-shirt say it was made tonight, a membership, or something else. I forget there was something, or a super sticker. And if we do that, I will be on a post show tonight on this channel. You can still go subscribe and show love, but there's Raz Darkwolf. Anytime you're on my channel and you scroll to the very bottom, there's going to be friends of the channel. Support these channels. There's a few other things on there, and there's some of my channels that are older content. I would really implore you guys, if you want to support people, to go to those channels and go show them some love and support and subscribe to their channels as well. I'm actually looking at it right now and realized that I don't have my boy Grapple Vision in my people you should go follow, and I'm going to change that right now. All right, we're back from commercial already. That was quick. I appreciate that, Mac. Mick, thank you very much. Starting to have shows on Friday nights now if you're available. Unfortunately, I'm going to be working Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Not night shift, but I'll be working weekend shift. So I would have, and unfortunately, Super Crazy is about a 2-hour drive for me. So I would have to I get out of work at like 7. By the time I get there, it'd be 10, and then I have to wake up and be at work the next day at like 3 in the morning. So getting to wrestling shows on weekends, especially that far away, would be very, very difficult. But I do appreciate the invite. But as soon as I'm able, if I have a night off where I can get out, I will 100% come out to Super Crazy and support and show love to you guys, because you guys work really hard, and I've heard a lot of positive things. There's some good people in that roster that I'm a fan of. All right, Grapple Vision has been added to the homie list. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate that. I thought you got that changed, ABJ. No, so what happened was around Christmas Eve, I was told I got the job, so we left our other job. I was supposed to start that next Thursday. The day before our orientation, they called and said, your position is no longer available. We're going to have to move you to weekends. I said, all right, whatever. And we have to move your start date back. So I had to wait another week. No paychecks, no money, no nothing. The week comes, I'm about to go to weekend shift. They changed it again on me. So I went from, they said, all right, sorry, we messed up. Not only are you going to be, it was supposed to be weekends, but not even in the weekends. So this place has 2 places. It has one that's 15 minutes from my house, and there's one that's 45 minutes from my house. So they were going to move me from the 15-minute place on Monday through Thursday to the one that's 45 minutes away weekends. So then they said, we messed up. We're going to bring you back in first shift, 15 minutes from your house. Canceled it again. Now they said we start tomorrow, 45 minutes away, weekend shift again. So it sucks. It sucks. So we're going to be further away, travel a lot more, and we're working weekends. But it's whatever I got to do to get my foot in the door, make some money. And if I'm working weekends and I'm gonna have to miss things, I can put more effort into my YouTube channel. So I look at it as a positive. I'm rolling with the punches, and I'm gonna do what I got to do to keep grinding. So, but yeah, it is what it is. You know, I've had setbacks before, and setbacks and adversity and failures and things that suck only make you bigger, better, and stronger. So that's how I'm going about it. I'm not gonna stress it out. I'm gonna do what I got to do, and I'm gonna continue to grind. But 12-hour shifts are tough, especially and the type of work I'm going to be doing is pretty physical on my body, and I don't have a great body when it comes to body health. But like I said, we're going to get the job done. ABJ's a tough cookie. I've been through a lot of shit. What do we got here? Iced tea with lemon pack. Let's see how this is. So like I said, if anybody wants to grab a t-shirt, a membership, a super chat, it all helps out the channel. I want to give another quick shout out to Raz, because when I was going through this and I didn't have the funds and I didn't have the money and I was going through divorce and I was losing everything and I didn't have the funds, this guy not only he brought me to London to see my first ever wrestling pay-per-view live and be in a different country. But also, he's been really holding it down. He's been holding the channel down for a long time when it comes to StreamYard. Like, I know I have some content creators I worked with in the past who take credit for me using their StreamYard, but the only reason I used it is because we were part of the team. I never had a platform to make content because Raz always had my back. So a huge thing for you guys, if you're watching and supporting my channel and really, and you like who I am and you like the fact I make content, you got to show Raz in my friends below that love too, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able having the StreamYard to do live streams or do my interviews or do stuff like that. So huge thank you to Raz for really holding it down for me for a long time. Thank you so much. We got a new member. That's 2. Jen becoming a member of the channel. Look at us growing. Appreciate you, Jen. That means a lot. Jen is a championship level too. That's the $5 tier. So Jen, you got a whole bunch of bonus content too that you're going to see before everybody else. I'll be dropping another interview tonight with the person that may be showing up on AEW tonight. Oh, Streamlabs is getting at Anastasia. Thank you, Raz and Anastasia. You guys are the best. I appreciate you guys. That's not bad. That's not a bad powder iced tea for a bottle water deal. Jesus Christ. Brian Cage up for the one-winged angel. Oh. What a good match. That was fun. I know I talked through a lot of it, but I really enjoyed that match. Uh-oh. I think Lance Archer is going to beat down Kenny. There's a channel right there. Raz, make sure you go support him. Uh-oh. Q Osprey. Oh, they actually did the thing. They're not like, hey, I'm going to run out and help somebody, but hey, also hit my music before I hit the ring. I like when they do that. I think it makes it more believable. Escapes a chokeslam with a backflip. Oh, someone's eating a V-trigger. Yo. I know it's kind of crazy, but Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page were a really fun tag team. They were fun to watch as a tag team. Could you imagine if Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega became a tag team with the knee into the hidden blade like that? Like the combinations of what they can do with their abilities as a team? That would be bonkers. Omega Bruvs. Are this the best bout machines? Like, I wouldn't hate it. What do you think, chat? What do we think of an Ospreay Omega team up? I'm hearing it now. Omega Bruvs. I don't think a returning Kenny would go for tag team championships. I think we're going to see him going for belts, but for singles competition. But I don't hate it. Oh, that Takashita coming down. Oh, it's buffering horribly for me tonight. Buffer. So I don't know what's happening right now. My stream just buffered. I don't know if it's an HBO Max thing, if it's I had to back out and come back in. It's working now. So Takashita came down and grabbed him, and now they're all just kind of leaving them laying. They're all leaving. I don't know what happened in between then, but you like that Will Ospreay jersey? I'm a fan of it too. I wish I would have gotten my Wembley jersey in a 2X because after I washed it, it shrunk and it doesn't fit me as well as I like it to. I don't like when I wash a shirt and I have a little bit of a tummy, and when I like when a shirt kind of goes down just around my crotch line, and if it goes up any higher than that and I raise my hand and it kind of shows my tummy if I put my hands above my head, I don't like it. And that's what my jersey does. And that's why I don't wear it a lot until I lose a couple pounds. But I love my jersey, but I don't wear it as much as I want to because of that reason. So if I'd like the Will Ospreay white jersey, and I'd probably order one, but I would get it in 2X. Because I think that's the movie. Until I get to a large comfortably, if I lose weight, I think the 2X washing it and then bringing it down would be the move. I did say tummy. I did. I thought tummy was more appropriate than fat gut, you know? Thank you guys so much. We got 9 people watching. If you can, hit that thumbs up button. Share the stream out. Put this out to your friends and family, and tell a friend, tell a wrestler. And let's have some fun. So we already one match in. What do we think, everybody? Let me know in the chat. What did you think of the opening contest between Brian Cage and Kenny Omega getting the big win, and Kenny Omega looking like he's going to square up with Takashita in the future? Very interesting. Bobby wasn't in that segment. So MVP goes to a bar where he leaves his boots to get a drink and then reclaim his boots so he can wrestle tonight. I like it. I'm into it. I think it's fun. I would give that. I would agree with that too. I thought they were going to give us a bit more. But unfortunately, I felt like it was a Dynamite match. Here's one thing I will say with AEW is I liked when DC made DC movies, and I feel like they got too much criticism of DC movies aren't like Marvel movies, and Marvel movies are the best, and everyone should make a superhero movie like Marvel makes their superhero movies. And I was like, no, I think what Marvel's doing is fine, but I want DC to be a little different. I want them to be a little grittier. I want them to tell stories differently. I want them to approach movies differently. And I feel like Dynamite is starting to feel like Monday Night Raw used to, where it seems just kind of a format, if that makes sense. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like I felt like that match was good, but it felt like a Monday Night Raw match. I don't know. Am I wrong with that take? Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I didn't hate that match. I'm not saying anything negative about the match. I love both those guys, and I thought they both put a good match on. I would have liked it to have a little more time, and but it was fine. I hope to make it to the end of the show. I have to be up at 4:45 in the morning. Yikes! Yeah, I got to be up for around 5 to get up, get ready, get out the door, and then be there for an 8 o'clock start time. So I got to be up pretty early as well, like 5:30ish is what I'm trying to do. I think they're experiencing that probably when everyone is telling you to change, and even if you do a little, it's noticeable. Totally agree. Yeah, I feel like they're losing a little bit of what made them special, but obviously I get it. They got to make money, and they want to get in the public eye more, and they want to be noticed more, and they want to be liked more. So they're going to do what fans want, so more people watch, And if you're as a content creator who struggles to stay original, it's hard to be authentically yourself when everybody else is following the trends. And I think AEW might be starting to fall into that category where maybe they're following the trends so they can get more support. I have to be at work, Matt. I'm assuming you mean Walmart. I don't know unless work, Matt is a thing I'm not aware of. But yeah. Fun fact too with this new job is I'm picking. So I have to essentially I'll be like, all right, here's an order, go in the warehouse and pick the order and then bring it to us. And then we'll ship it out or pack it and then ship it out. The only problem with that is I have to pick from a cherry picker, which is essentially a machine that you stand on a platform and the entire thing goes up in the air, like 50 feet in the air. Your boy doesn't like heights. I'm not a fan of heights, but it pays like almost 25 an hour, just under $25 an hour. So I'm going to put my fear of heights aside because your boy fucking needs money. But I'm terrified. As we get ready for one of the biggest, most anticipated matches in Collision history. It's going to be the Learning Tree and Jon Moxley's Death Riders versus Rated FTR, the Outrunners, and Powerhouse Hobbs. That's a definite. Jesus. Let's give away some memberships tonight. How about we do that? Let's see what YouTube gives. We have 5 more membership this month to give away. Let's see what we get here. Let's see who gets gifted some memberships. All right. 5 memberships to give away. Tantalizing Tony gets a membership. Merc So Saucy is going to get a membership. DM gets a membership. That's only 3. Are we only giving away 3? I guess so. I guess they only gave 3 of the 5. I don't know why that happened like that. Interesting. Okay. So Tantalizing Tony, I don't think he'll ever use it, but he got a free membership. Merc So Saucy became a membership. DM gets a membership, and then YouTube just said, we're done. See you later. You don't have that many people that watch your channel that can get memberships. I think we've tapped out. I think every single person who probably watches this channel or has tuned in at least once has gotten a membership, and that's pretty much it. I think we've hit our peak. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. All right. Well, that was fun. I don't know why. They're like, they're like, yeah, man, you have nobody else we can give them to. Nobody else wants this. Let's see how Ricochet does in this promo. Did Tony say he's not going live tonight, or was it just like, did he say anything to anybody? Is anyone aware? Is Tony okay? Kira's probably like, Dad, I hate this. I don't want to do live Dynamite. Or maybe Kira didn't set it up for him and he doesn't know how to use StreamYard. I didn't realize Ricochet. I thought he just shaved his head to shave his head. I didn't realize Ricochet lost his hair. I didn't realize he was going bald. He let his hair kind of prickle in, and now you can see his hairline. Thank you so much, Grapple Vision. That's 3 for today. We're up to 3. 2 more, and I'll go over and hang out with Raz and Steven for their post show. Carry everybody over from there over. I try. I want to give people an opportunity to check out how much work I actually put in. So maybe if they get a free one, they'll stick with it. If not, that's fine too. My dog's used to laying in the floor. And yeah, they do a post Dynamite show. That's their weekly thing. Steven and Raz do a post Dynamite show, and they do a really good job. That's right. I'm trying to give the free cheese away. Yeah. Checks in the mail. All right, Ricochet. If you're going to make the crowd feed you this much, you better give us something worth our time. Yeah. As an anti-establishment, I don't give away the government cheese, but if I can give free cheese to people, I'm all about it. Oh, Prince Nana coming in with the chair shot. What do we feel about Prince Nana being the one to throw the blow? I know Ricochet put his hands on Nana, so Nana is getting his lick back. But now Nana hits him with the chair. He's down. He's hurt. And now here comes. Oh no! I was about to say, get out of there, Ricochet. He almost whipped him with a huge gauge chain. This is what I love for Rick. This is what I love for Swerve. Swerve just has that. He has that Denzel Wesley Snipes Demolition Man, Denzel Training Day, like just gangster vibe about him. I love the way they're selling us Swerve. Lock him out. Ricochet looking like a Dollar Tree version of Andrew Tate. I don't hate that take. It's not, you're not completely off base with that. He does have that better than you. I look cooler. I'm the sharp dressed scumbag. Yeah, I feel it. I don't think that's who Ricochet is as a person, but I appreciate what he's trying to do as a heel. As someone that said as a lot of people in the wrestling community said Ricochet is the most uninteresting person in wrestling, but one of the most flashiest wrestlers, he's slowly becoming very, very relevant and very, very interesting. And he's trying to stretch his feet with a character that I respect. I mean, Swerve was the guy in WWE that everyone's seen it, but WWE wouldn't pull the trigger. And now he's becoming the thing that we always wanted him to be. Jack Perry. Jack Perry is someone's like great in the ring, but he has no charisma, no character. He's changed that in AEW. And now Ricochet's doing the same thing where, hey, everyone says I'm this and I can't do this. Now he's getting more opportunities to do so. All right, so here's the promo package that I may know somebody in. There he is. He just took it. There he is getting submitted. There's my boy Sebastian Amore and Nick Roblas from Creative Pro Wrestling getting beat up by Mercedes Moné. So Mercedes Moné went to Chris Statlander's school in Creative Pro and trained with her people to say that she's better than her. But everybody in that school, that's Creative Pro's school in Long Island, New York. And the guy taking the finisher, the backstabber, and then the finisher was someone who's going to be on the podcast. That if you pay for the membership, it'll drop tonight. But yeah, so someone I just interviewed, local talent, not local, but New York talent out of Creative Pro, who will be on the podcast very soon for you all to check out. Sebastian Amore, making a little bit of a cameo debut on AEW. I'll put his thumbnail up so you guys can see what he looks like. Very, very, very talented, very charismatic, good on the mic. There he is, Sebastian. Good for him. Proud of him. All right, we're going to get the Private Party and Mark Briscoe with the Hurt Syndicate for our next match. There's Sebastian getting thrown around. Wait, why would they bring out? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Speaking of New York talent, here's Private Party from House of Glory. Amazing Red students. These kids been grinding for a long time and rocking that AEW championship. You love to see it. People on the independent scene grinding and getting some TV championships. That's why I love independent wrestling. I love watching that grind, that growth, and people going from this working these smaller venues and working up to that big thing. Hurt Syndicate merch looks like Deal or No Deal. Yeah, I can see that. I don't hate it. I hate to say it though, but they're wearing black and gold. We know what that means. Uh-oh, Hunter got excited. You said board games. It's interesting. Like, does the Hurt Syndicate beat the tag team champions here? Or do the tag team champions get their lick tonight and then Bobby and Shelton become tag team champions later? How do you get more memberships in here, Mick? What you do is you go get a credit card, right? And then you gift 200 memberships to everybody. No, you just continue to chat, continue to hang out, hit the share button, put this on social media, be the word of mouth, tell people that this channel exists. That's how you can help me grow. I appreciate that. Wouldn't mind if the Hurt Syndicate becomes trios champions. I wouldn't either, but I really like Undisputed Kingdom, and I want them to be the new trios championships with Kyle Roddy and Adam Cole. I want that. Speaking of game shows, I brought new software today for my repertoire, but I'll show you later in Discord. Unfortunately, I probably won't be in Discord until Monday again. I'm going to be honest. Tonight, I'm going to do a little bit. If we hit our goals tonight, I'm going to join the post show. I think we have 2 more to hit before if we do. If I don't hit my goals, I'm going to go to sleep or try to go to sleep and get sleep for my first day of work tomorrow, and then I'll be working this entire weekend. And only because I'm trying to get a sleep schedule established again, because my sleep schedule has been out of whack. I'm going to come home tomorrow. I have a podcast when I get home from work. Tomorrow night, I have a podcast when I get home from work. Saturday, I'll be at a wrestling show. And then Sunday, I'll probably hang out a little bit Sunday night in the Discord. And then I'll be with you guys Monday through Thursday in the Discord hanging out. But I think for probably the next couple of days, I may not be in there hanging out in the channel and the chat as much as before, just until I get myself situated and taken care of. But everybody else would be excited to see your new games. Maybe you can have one of the moderators or have someone create a game room again, and maybe you can test out some of your software if you want. If people want to play a game in the Discord later on tonight or one of these days. That's if you want to. It's completely up to you. But I'm just saying the invitation's there, and I'm welcoming you to do so if you want to test out your software. And if people watching are like, hey, I want to join the Discord and play some board games or games in general, Hunter does a really good job. He has his own Discord and his own Twitch channel where he produces his own games, and it's a lot of fun, and he's very, very talented at it. Oh, that's what I can show off. Lily made some new logos. Let's put those up. She actually just finished the one today. Unless I get the message before I pull it up saying, no, don't show it. Let's see if I can find it. What? All right. Do you have the raw one too? Huh? All right. We'll just do that. Did you say it on Facebook? She's in the room yelling at me. All right. We got one logo. I'll find the other one real quick. So Lily's back at making her logo spoofs for the channel. Just trying to find it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. There he is. There's Tantalizing Tony. I don't know if you noticed or if you got an alert on your thing, but we did a membership giveaway, and YouTube randomly picked a bunch of people to be members, and you got a free $5 membership for the month. So Tantalizing Tony, a member to the channel, a gifted member. So congratulations to Tantalizing Tony. Sorry, I'm trying to find a logo to put up for you guys that Lily just made for me. Doom, doom, doom. Did I? I don't think I did. I might have. I thought I downloaded it. If I did, I'm really sorry. I think I might have deleted it. She's telling me that right now. Hold on, let me look. Is it in the trash folder?
I don't know how to look on the trash folder.
Okay. If I was cleaning out stuff on the. Oh no, I just seen it.
I tried to.
It's right there.
I tried to open it, and it tells me that it's a corrupted file now.
I think just StreamYard's having it. Oh, there it is, right there. Sorry, I'm just getting these logos downloaded so I can show you guys. We're just doing it on the fly here. I hate the dead air. I apologize. I just got an alert from somebody too. Some people are trying to talk to me. Things are blowing up. All right, we got him. So we have a lot of logos boosts when it comes to the show, and we do a lot of cool stuff. Thank you so much. Also, sent you some screenshots of the new software. I'll check it out in a minute. But thank you, Tony, for stopping in and hanging out. But here's the new logo. So Monday Night Raw got a new logo, right, for that next Netflix era. Now ABJ's got theirs. I know it looks a little blurry. We'll clean it up, but that's just essentially the prototype. AEW's new logo. There's no box around it, so we got that new one. And then Lily made this new SmackDown logo, so we have a new SmackDown logo as well. So we're gonna clean those up, get them ready for you guys, and they will be on the merch pages very, very soon, so you guys can get your watch along merch. Hit 15 likes. That's sick. Awesome. Appreciate that, everybody. Oh, there it is. Tantalizing Tony hitting us with a super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate that so much. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. We're 1 away from our tonight's goal. And then ABJ has to stay up late and post show at Raz and Steven. 13 people watching tonight. Thank you guys so much. I don't know what that move was. I thought Shelton Benjamin was hitting him with a spear, and then he also hit like a weird face buster. Is it just me on this match, or what?
I'm making interest here.
For who?
And I asked if I could use. So he told me he had a blood-soaked shirt from this match he just did. But he's going to give it to his friend that you just so happen to have a poster up over there.
Okay.
Right? So I was talking to him. And I was
Is this allowed to be on the stream? Okay.
So I was like, well, I said, if I take that blood-soaked shirt, I can make it into fringe. And then if you have other pieces of memorabilia from your friends, I can incorporate all of that into the jacket as well. And he said he's going to take that shirt and then probably give it to the LVAC people because it's one of their shirts. They could sell it at their shop, whatever. I was like, that's a great idea. He said, but I have an old New Jersey All-Star shirt that I can give you. It's an Orange Cassidy's tag team from decades ago.
There you go. You get you're one step close to OC. You're right there. You're touching orange. You're squeezing the juice out of orange. That's sick. Well, there it is. Our 5 goal tonight. Hit it. My brand new member, brand new subscriber came from the interview with Rulo, and we're hitting our 5 goal tonight. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. I will be on Raz's channel tonight on the post show. I'll post a link again for you guys to come over and hang out. But I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. That's 2 times now we set goals for the channel, and 2 times we hit them out of the park, and we got our membership. So if you want to hang out with me tonight, here's the channel you have to subscribe to. Head over to Raz's channel at Raz Dark Wolf on YouTube, and we'll be there for the AEW post show. Just to came in support. Love you. I'm not feeling well. See you Friday. You'll see me Saturday. You'll see me. Unless we're doing live streams. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But I appreciate you, Tony. So, see you on Saturdays, my brother. Me and Tony have a pretty cool opportunity. I don't want to say yes or no that it's going to happen, but we're going to PPW with Ruda Entertainment. And Ruda Entertainment is going to be the guy bringing in Matt Riddle to the show, And me and Tantalizing Tony are pretty decent interviewers. We're known for making some content and getting some interviews. So there's a possibility that you may see on the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast. I apologize. I keep saying it, the Tantalizing Tony podcast. The Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast and the ABJ Podcast. You may see some interviews with the original bro, Matt Riddle. Maybe. Put it out in the universe. Tell us, put out good vibes for us. We hope it happens. If praying's your thing, do it. It's not really mine, but I'm not here to judge. I'll take any little any help I can get. Of course, they show them with Bret Hart. Dude, I love Edge's FTR gear. I think that looks sick. Good night, Tony. Sleep well. Rest up, brother. I'll see you this weekend. Thank you for popping by. Hey, Tony, if you want to share the stream out, that'd be great. I know you got a lot of followers over there. I'll take any rub I can get. You know what I mean? ABJ, there's no stupid questions, but stupid question. Do you have any PTO in the near future? If you do, I would like you to come to Super Crazy on Me. So unfortunately, I start my job literally orientation tomorrow. So I don't have any PTO or days off anytime in my future. The only reason I'm getting off this Saturday is when they told me I'm starting. I essentially said I have tickets to a show, and I need, if I can get the day off, that'd be great. And they said, you know what, we kind of fucked you around for a couple weeks. You turned it off. Thank you. If I told them pretty much I have previous engagements. If I can get that day off, that'd be amazing. And they said, yeah, no problem. Enjoy the day off. You can come back. You can take Saturday off and come back Sunday. So Saturday's like my last hurrah where I'll be out on a weekend or be at wrestling shows. So if you want to catch me at a show, this Saturday is the way to do it. I will be there. I will be with Matt Riddle and Joel Ruda. But if someone makes the trip out, hint, hint, my own perspective, hint, hint, hard and soft, I will record some 5 questions with ABJ because I need a couple more of those to hold me over for a little bit. So if you guys want to stop by, I will guarantee you, if you stop by, I will film content with you. We'll do some 5 questions with ABJ, and I will get content, and I will hang out with you guys. Now, I want you to know something. I'm there with Rude Entertainment. I'm there with Matt Riddle, and the Washington Commanders will be playing at the bar. And I'm still guaranteeing you, if you make the trip, I will make content with you that day if you show up. Show up, buy a ticket, come hang out at PPW, bring some friends if they want to get interviewed as well, and I will make it my point to make content with you while I'm there that day. It's my last weekend in the wrestling business for quite some time, so I'm going to go out with a bang. I'm going to go out nice and hard and leave nice and soft. You know what I'm saying? Hope to see you there, guys. I miss you guys. Hope all is well. All right, cool. If you can make it happen, it'd be awesome to see you. I'm also going to try to smoke with Matt. I think that's a goal for me. 5 questions with Ruda. You're right. I never did that. Ruda's someone, though, I can just, if I'm off during Monday through Thursday, I can just drive to Ruda's house, hang out with him for a day, and do 5 questions. So I may not get Ruda's questions that day. I might get Ruda's questions at his house. Yeah. I'll see you Friday, Tony. I'll be there. Oh, Mick's coming. Mick's making the drive up to Pennsylvania. All right, Mick. Next week, Swerve versus Ricochet. So here's a thing that just AEW does differently. They're going to give us Swerve versus Strickland on Dynamite. Now, right? Will it end clean? Probably not. Or maybe it will. Maybe one will get the best of the other. But they'll still find a way to continue that story into a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Here comes Jeff Jarrett. Oh, February 5th. Yeah, good call. My bad. It's 2025, and Jeff Jarrett wants to be a champion, and I don't hate it. I mean, I don't want him to be a champion, but I don't mind him being in matches. Actually, Jeff Jarrett versus MJF would be a lot of fun. And I think that's what we're going to get. I think MJF's next rival in 2025 is going to be Double J Jeff Jarrett. And I don't hate it. I think MJF versus Jeff Jarrett will be a banger match. Am I crazy for saying that, chat? Just gave some gum to a fan. Good line on commentary.
Jeff, you have yet to learn the definition of the word. Last week, I gave you the opportunity of a lifetime, bud, and you had the audacity
Bud.
to turn me down. Come on now. Don't even get started. You were too lazy to enter the casino gauntlet, so you came up with some scheme. Don't you?
Jeff Jarrett needs to lean into the fact that he's been the greatest carny of professional wrestling, and his whole family has been the greatest carnies of professional wrestling forever, and just out carny MJF.
If I retired tomorrow, they'd put me in the Hall of Fame. I'm a living legend. You walk around like you're one too. You definitely have all these dumb schmucks convinced of it.
You're trying to outlaw the outlaw. Like I
You simple-minded folk on the real legacy of the last outlaw. Emphasis on last, because Jeff Jarrett is the last thing you see before your favorite wrestling company dies.
Ooh. Ooh.
One more year with the possibility of you winning my Triple B would be a whole lot cuter and warmer and fuzzier if you weren't literally the definition of a pro wrestling Grim Reaper. So I'm talking, guys. What are we doing here? Shut up. You know, when I think about your career, Jeff, it's enough to make me want to drink.
Oh.
Recovering. But you know what? I just had a great idea, guys. How about, but listen to me, you stink. I'm talking. Shut your fat mouth.
MJF is 100% doing this to pop Jeff Jarrett.
I send your ass packing back to rehab where you belong. Jeff, do me a favor. Can you make sure that...
Oh, you're crazy, Leon the King. You're crazy. Jeff Jarrett's the greatest.
I'm going to be a big fan of Karen. But you know what, dude? I'm not a monster. I'm salt of the earth. When I'm through with her, I'll ship her over to Tennessee for you. That way, you can be the first man in history to know what a generational talent and an Olympic gold medalist balls taste like.
Ooh. Jeff Jarrett smiles it off.
Not only everything you just said was crude and stupid, but it's all been said before 1,000 times. It's all been done before 1,000 times. But let's get to the heart of the matter, Max. Let's get right down to business. You know, I know that the best years of my career are behind me. But last summer, when I entered the Owen Hart Cup, the AEW fan base they awakened a passion in me. They awakened a desire that I didn't even know I still have. So I'm going to do everything in my power to keep that passion going, that fuel going, because it's the one thing that's going to put me on track to become the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Jeff Jarrett cutting a babyface promo in 2025.
You think you're going to come out here and poke fun at me and singers, and you're going to hurt my feelings, right? Was you before you were you.
There it is. There it is.
Everything you can say or everything you can do, I've done. I did it before you, and oh yeah, I did it better than you. Hold on before we get all bent out of shape here, because you confused me. You really, really confused me. Because I don't know if you're a dumbass or if you're just a scumbag. But knowing where you come from, maybe it's all the above. You know, because there are days, and hear me out, there are days that matter of fact, I feel very sorry for you. He is your scumbag. But let me just give you a little family history about this scumbag. Because he had a tough upbringing. I actually feel sorry for him on some days. I mean, it's being tough. It's really tough being raised by a call girl mother. Ambulance chasing attorney old man. I mean, being reared by those two, it's tough. And, you know, I know for a fact that when your dad knocks your mom up, she still made him pay for that shit, didn't she? You know, the old saying goes, we all marry our mommies. Pretty appropriate for you because your old lady is nothing but a Canadian call girl.
How dare you, Alicia, to the salt of the earth.
Yeah, the night that you were burning it up with Will Ospreay, you were doing your version of 60 Minutes Through. Well, at the same time, in the back parking lot, your old lady was doing her version of 60 Minutes Through with about 10 of the wrestlers. You need me. You need me, and you don't even know why. And I'll tell you why. Because you're drowning in your own shit. You may be lazy. You may be an entitled prick, but at the very core, you're a scared little boy. You are scared to enter the gauntlet. You're scared at 20 years of age. Your best years are behind you. You're scared to death of never being on top. And like I said last week, you are scared of becoming a one-hit wonder.
MJF is sweating through his spray tan right now. I would have went with like I like the promo so far from Jeff, but I'd be like, you can't out Carney me. I know your game. I've played it before, but he kind of did. He said, I'm you, but
Start my own company to make me a top guy. We saw in the past what happens when you're king of the mountain. Let's talk about what happens when I am. MJF is the only man to thank for the biggest professional wrestling show of all time, 2,000 strong Wembley Stadium. I'm the one to thank for record pay-per-view buys, record ratings, record ticket sales. I was the best in the world. That's all you want, old man. And then I got screwed. I got screwed out of my championship, my name, my legacy, my reputation, dragged through the mud to this day. The same people who put me on a pedestal, now willingly with a smile on their face, taking it out from underneath me and treating me like nothing. I ain't nothing. And let me tell you something, Jeff. I don't want to win the world championship. I need to win it so I can shove it down each and every single one of their throats. But instead, I have to wait in line for Jeff Jarrett. Hold on. Jeff. With all due respect, these people, very bright, okay?
Who's getting hit with that guitar?
Due respect, no wrestling fan has ever given a single solitary shit about you.
Another super chat. Thank you so much. My own perspective said MJF is sweating like he's on trial. He's toe to toe one of the greatest guys in the mic right here. A legend.
You're owed a grand finale. You might have had all of these stupid, simple-minded schmucks convinced, but I see through your bull. During the Open Cup, I saw right through you, you carny succubus. You are nothing more than leech, riding the coattails of your deceased friend. Oh, did I strike a chord, Jeff? I thought you were all tough. I thought you were left out.
Oh, the guitar's outside. It's not even going to get used. All right. Well, MJF broke Jeff Jarrett to a fight. That's essentially saying that, MJF got under his skin enough. That's a good promo. Wait. Oh, wait, are we going to do the Karen gets hurt angle? I'm excited for this match. I want to see MJF and Jeff Jarrett. This is a stylistic matchup I think would translate really well on paper. I like that matchup. I think it was a good promo to set up the match and get everything going. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. You said it's dragging at best. I could see it was a little long. It was long, but I think it needed to be what it was the first promo battle between them. Well, not promo, but but kind of setting that tone of, okay, they've crossed the line, now they're touched each other. Like their first promo was like, I'll help you, buddy. I don't need your help. See you later. Now it's, you didn't need my help, and now you lost, and you're a scumbag who's leeching off your past friends. You know what I mean? Now we have the physical altercation. Now we set that next brick down in that storytelling. I don't hate that. I think that's a good promo to set up story. Speaking of MJF's girl, there she is right there. There's Alicia. I think Jeff's wrong. I've worked with Alicia many times. I didn't see her in the parking lot with 10 guys. I think 10 guys were begging for it, but she said no. She's awesome. She's super, super talented. Alicia's good people. Alicia Toot versus Karen Jarrett. Let's get it going. All right. Everyone's favorite father in professional wrestling. We're gonna get Hook versus Christian Cage. Christians, not Christian Cage. We already seen that. Oh, that contract has seen better days. Oh, we're starting off hot. Hook's not waiting. He's going for it. I love when one of my favorite things in wrestling is when you distract them just enough that when they step between the middle ropes to get in, you kick the middle rope into their nuts. I think that's a good heel move. I think that's underutilized and should be used more. Ooh. Ooh. I think the Bellkeeper girl just got sweat splashed in her face and she's trying to cover her mouth. I look at all the dumb things at wrestling when it's happening, like the certain crowd members or people who are working production to see if they're selling it or not.
Cage has that contains the contract Christian Cage can execute for a shot at the AEW World.
I don't hate Hook. I just don't see what everybody else sees right now, and it's not a knock against him. I'm sure he's a good kid, but I don't get it. Like I don't get excited for Hook matches. I think there's other younger talent in AEW that I'm more attached to than I am Hook. What do we think, chat? What do we think of tonight so far? I don't understand. Oh, I don't know if that what you're like your take. I'm not saying you're not wrong or anything like that. I just don't see I don't see how that, like, I don't think that community or them thinking that is what launched Hook. Like, he definitely resonated with fans. Like, fans liked him. Like, they bought into it. They were like, send Hook. Like, I don't know if it was because, like, I don't know. I don't see what they see. Like, because he was popular. He was like a Darby at first. Like, people really, really responded well to him. I don't personally see it just as of yet. Randy Orton. Sorry, I was looking at Penalizing Tony was on somebody's clip that he did a good job listing off champions. So I shared it to him. I don't know if he's aware that he made that clip. So I wanted to share that to him quick. Yeah, I can see that, right? Like, I can see where you're saying that, like, maybe people thought he was attractive and gave him that look, but I don't think that's enough to give him the pop that he got. I don't think one niche community is enough to skyrocket him to where he's at. Like people legit thought people like him as a talent. Like, they think he's very talented. They like him. I And I'm not saying they're wrong with liking him. I just personally don't I don't see it yet.
Okay, everybody get out.
So check all state first for both.
I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting blown up over here. I'm a popular guy today for some reason. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, but I'm saying, but there's not even like there's not even a hook to hook that makes him popular. It's just he comes out to music and he does his thing. It's not like he's the size of Goldberg or he's this or he's that. I don't. I'm genuinely, as someone who like, oh, I look at a character, I look at what they bring to the table, and I can say, oh, I can see what makes them special. I can see what people see when it comes to them as a talent that makes them sought after or makes them something that people are excited for. Like I can mostly see that with talent on the scene. Like like I said, I'm a pretty smart fan. I don't get the hook thing. Like, sure, is it he's Taz's kid? Is it because like he has a good look? Like I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm not saying he's not built, but he's not like your traditional I'm built as a wrestler. He's lean, he's cut. But like the whole tough guy angle, like he just doesn't sell that role to me. Oh, the rest of Christian's family's out here now. So Nick Wayne's out there, Kip Saban's out there. I know someone said in the chat earlier, I think Taz is going to get involved. So see how that goes. Like I look at Nick Wayne and I see more potential than Hook. That's just me. But I also have like that knee was not good. His movements look weird to me. He's always hunched over. He wrestles like a gorilla. Oh, that sucked. That sucked. That wasn't fun. Oh. I think he landed more on his elbows. That was actually that was a good save by him. I think he landed on his elbows and forearm and he didn't scrape his back off the stairs. That was actually a pretty good sell. Oh, that Christian's forearm just landed across Hook's face on that last frog splash. Christian's checking. I think Christian just apologized. He's like, "Oh shit, I just dropped my forearm across your mooch." I think Dynamite has been fine. I'll wait for my judgment. Chat's dying, everybody. Get back in here. Talk to me. Are you guys falling asleep on me? What's happening?
especially when the midsection is attacked. You have to work for that a lot. Oh, wait a second. Christian Cage looking for kill switch. Look, maybe a counter. He was coming and look. Christian on the kick. Notice he hit with the right hand to the body. Once again, targeting the midsection. Again,
I mean, he didn't really hit the midsection in that punch, but all right. I'll buy it. Welcome back, Steven. Thought you were sleeping on me. Just making sure you guys are awake. You guys are into the match. I feel it. Are you guys enjoying this match? Like, are you into this? Who's bleeding? I'm just trying to find out who's bleeding and from where, because Bryce just put gloves on. I don't see it. I don't know why he put gloves on. I'm going to be honest. This match ain't doing it for me. Maybe it's because I'm not connected to Hook as a character or his style of wrestling, but it's just Hook's mouth's bleeding. Okay, I see where. Like, all of that for a run, like. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. Dynamite feels like Monday Night Raw. And this stuff like this doesn't help it. This is the shit that annoys me on Mondays and Fridays back in the day, WWE. They haven't done it in a little bit, but like you're gonna take this match into 2 commercial breaks to end it in DQ. We've already had the Will Ospreay run in earlier. Like, you can't keep going to the well with run-ins after run-ins after run-ins. It's too much. I'm sorry. I don't care that Samoa Joe's here right now because you've done this bit 3 times tonight. I'm happy Joe's back. I love Joe. But like when 2 of your matches end in finishes and have a surprise, oh look who showed up thing, it just gets old. They're not even showing what's happening in the ring. They're cutting it. I didn't like it. Anastasia, or A, sorry if I outed you. A with the $2 super chat. Thank you guys so much. So let's just quick break this down. Kenny versus Cage. Ends clean, but we have the interference run in. People run in, make the save. Ricochet. Someone runs in, fights him. We have that moment. 6-man tag was a 6-man tag. Jeff Jarrett promo ends in a scrap. People have to be involved. Christian versus Hook ends in a DQ. 2 people run in, get involved. That's too much involvement. Like, you can't have that. You can't go to the well 4 times in 6 matches, or 4 times in 5 matches, or 5 segments. Every single segment can't be send somebody out, locker room clear out, referee separation. It's too much. If they don't do that the rest of the night and then Joe makes his return later, it means something more. And now you're going to tell me that John Moxley and Hook isn't going to end with people running out? it's almost guaranteed that match is going to be the run out match. The Death Riders have been involved in every single match that he's been involved in, and you're going to tell me tonight the Death Riders don't get involved and all these people don't run out and make the save for Powerhouse Hobbs? I can guarantee you that's how tonight's show goes off the air, is people are going to run out and cause chaos again. It's too much. That's where I feel AEW drops the ball. And if people think I'm pro WWE and everything AEW is good, here, clip this and show it to them. I'm fair across the board. This is AEW is losing me on its weekly television. I'm being completely honest. I feel like I don't have to tune in week to week to week. I'll just wait for the pay-per-views and they'll kill it on the pay-per-view and I'll be happy with it. But this Dynamite's not hitting for me. Am I wrong, chat? Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm being too critical.
The way Kevin says he always has to help you.
Tom doesn't have progressive, so he takes it out on those who do.
Switch, you can save hundreds. That's great. You can buy more of that clone we all love.
Don't tell Tony. I'm being honest. Like, no, I get a lot of heat on Tony's channel because I'm pro AEW and I hate AWE. I've been saying WWE's product has been decent the past couple weeks. AEW is dropping the ball. AEW is doing exactly what I didn't like the WWE was doing. If I'm booking a show and I know I'm not fucking, I've only done it twice and I'm not the end all expert to this and I'm not trying to say I know everything about wrestling, but like if someone's backstage and they're like, here's the structure of the show, opening segment, he's going to run out and then you're going to run out and then you're going to run out. And then the next segment, you're going to run out and stop the segment. And then next segment, we're going to have no runouts. And then the segment after, someone's going to run out. Like, how many times do you need to openly say in your meeting, run out, and someone doesn't go, do you think that's too much? Do you think that's too many runouts? I think we're doing too many. Nah, keep it going. It's right there. I don't know. I know fans dig it and everyone's like, but Joe returned. It's like, yeah, but like, if I didn't see it 4 other times before him, it would have meant more. But welcome back, Joe. Super happy Joe's back. Look at above my head. There's Joe right there. I'm happy. I'm happy Joe is back. I'm happy the filming for Sweet Tooth is now done and Joe's back in the company. But what are we gonna do? Joe and Hook as a tag team again? I don't see the payoff to this story right now, but we'll see. We'll keep it going, see how it goes. I can watch a month or 2 once and still know what's going on in most companies, just my opinion. Yeah, that's true.
Just set out there in the ring that this AEW audience has awoken this passion in driving you. But then on the other side of that, we've got MJF. You said it yourself. He's scared. But he got under your skin tonight, Jeff. Where do you guys go from this?
AEW is using backstage to ABJ lights.
How many years have we driven up and down these roads grinding our asses? Because of the passion and the love for our business. A lot. He doesn't know a thing about that, and you know that. What has he been in the business a minute? He's going to dictate you, and he's going to be a disrespectful little shit that pisses me off. I'm here to tell you that I'm 110% behind you and want you to fulfill this passionate dream right now, becoming AEW.
Dude, Dustin's makeup is really fucking good. Look at the detail in that.
That we've been through, been knocked down, went through shit, and got back up, because that's what we do. He doesn't have a clue. So whatever he does to you, I know you've already been through. That's me. Remember this, Jeff. You're Jeff Jarrett. You're 12-time world heavyweight champion. Jeff, that walls never die. So please, let's remember, Jeff, you and I are the very last of our kind.
Good promo by Dustin. I love Dustin. Oh, I love that man. This is not me saying I want him to leave the company, but it's me saying if he leaves the company and goes back for one last run in WWE, I would be very, very happy about it. I really, really would love to see Goldust just one more time. Just one more time. Give me Goldust. Just one more time. I want Goldust in the Hall of Fame. I love that character so much. Akira is the face of WWE. Akira versus Cena at Mania. Am I missing something? Hold on. Are we talking about Akira the deathmatch guy that's dating Masha? Is that who we're talking about? Darren? Is that the Akira we're talking? Akira Tozawa. Okay. All right. I was about to say, are we talking about deathmatch Akira? Because he's not even on the roster, but I don't hate it. But I love Akira Tozawa. Here's the thing. People shit on Akira Tozawa and think he's just this goofball wrestler, and he's really good at his comedy work. But in ring, pound for pound, if you've never seen Akira actually wrestle, he's really good. Like he's almost being wasted at WWE because he can do a lot more than what he's been doing. I think he's really funny backstage doing his little dances, but like he's really, really talented as a professional wrestler. What's up, ABJ? Stopping by to see you. See you Saturday in Slatington, Pennsylvania. Yes, that will be my last wrestling show for quite some time, so I look forward to seeing everybody. But here we are starting this matchup with Chris Statlander and Mariah May's ringside commentary, and Jamie Hayter with her Brady Bunch gear. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the Brady Bunch. I want them to start. I want them to start treating Jamie Hayter more like a killer again. That would be really fun. Do I stream all WB shows? I do. Monday nights, Raw here. I don't physically show the show. You watch it at home and then we talk while I do this. I'm gonna start doing NXTs on Tuesdays. So I have to talk to my Tornado tag team. BP is currently doing some work right now, so I can't really get with him about it. But I think what we might do is we might move we might move Tornado Tag to Sunday nights later on Sunday nights, like 8-9 o'clock at night on Sundays. That might be the move for Tornado Tag. And then this way I can open up Tuesdays for NXT and then Wednesdays for Dynamite and Thursdays for TNA eventually. So I want to go throughout the week and watch weekly wrestling. That's the goal. I don't know if that's going to stick with Tuesdays leaving as Tornado Tag. I'll see, but we'll see how it goes. Best viewers up. I don't know what that is. We'll leave that go. I'm looking for a reliable stream to follow. I'm here a lot, man. And if I'm not doing these contents, I'm always posting interviews. I'm doing unboxing figures. I'm doing unboxings for wrestling boxes. I'm doing beer reviews. I'm doing movie reviews. There's a lot of Megan Bain. Lily, hurry up. Come look at Megan Bain's gear. I think you'd like it. I wonder if Megan, you missed it. She's putting it down now. Megan Bain, did not expect that. That's a cool surprise. But no, I do a lot of content, Darren. There's a lot going on here. Also, I have a membership program. So if you subscribe to the championship tier membership, there's a lot of bonus content you can see too. So I put a lot of work into that. And so if you want to check it out or give us a trial run, let me know how you think for a couple weeks. I do another show called Tornado Tag where we do a lot of old school wrestling things. We also do some watch along stuff. We just did a watch along show where you tune into the channel on YouTube, watch the show on your YouTube, and then you watch with us, and we talk about the show. So I do a lot of that too, where I cover we want to do some independent shows, GCW stuff like that. So I try to cover the gambit of wrestling and pop culture and stuff like that. So let me know what you think of it. Comment on the videos and tell me what you like and dislike. I really appreciate that, Darren. I appreciate for that subscribe. Yes. Do we see Camille in the gauntlet? It's possible. It's possible. There's a theme so far to this gauntlet. A lot of powerhouse women, a lot of bigger girls. And when I say bigger, I don't mean like big, like I'm just saying like taller, muscular. They're putting a style in this matchup so far. We're not getting the Rihos. We're not getting the smaller competitors. We're getting these hosses, these hoss women, strong power lifters, you know? What were you saying? No, I thought you were saying something else about something. About tornado tag. It'll be an hour. Thursdays. Oh, we have the lights off. Julia Hart? Well, never mind. There goes that theory. As I say, everyone in this competition is a bigger competitor, and here comes Julia Hart. Just got her autograph. If you want to check out my unboxing videos, I just did we just did an unboxing of the brand new All Elite crate. And spoiler alert, that's the autograph in the box was Julia Hart. Julia Hart and Jamie Hayter teeing off right away. Oof. I will subscribe and hit that notification button. I don't want to call you out, but if you hit subscribe, I get an alert. Now, I haven't seen the alert yet. I'm just saying, unless you're already subscribed, just put it out there. What else we got here? Athletic. Sure, Athletic, yeah. I will tell my friends to subscribe. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Brendan in the chat says we call them BOBs, big old bitches. I don't know about that one. I would not call any of those women bitches to their faces because they will BYF, and that's break your face. But no, they're like I said, we call them men in the business. If you're a pig powerhouse hoss, you're a big hoss. And Jamie Hayter, Megan Bain, and Chris Statlander can probably out squat and out bench 60 or 80% of this chat room. I'm just gonna be honest. They would outlift all of us. They're powerhouse women. Julia Hart does have a really dope entrance. But I appreciate some new faces in the chat. Brendan hanging out. We got Darren hanging out. Appreciate you guys so much. Also, huge shout out to My Own Perspective once again for becoming a YouTube member. Jen for becoming a YouTube member tonight. We gave away 5 memberships, but YouTube only did 3 for some reason. Grapple Vision with that $2 super chat. Tantalizing Tony with the $5 super chat. Perspective with the $2 super chat. Another $2 super chat from Perspective. And then Anastasia hitting us with the $2 super chat. So very productive chat tonight. I appreciate all of you so much. It helps more than you know. Ayo Blackwell, take this as a threat, but I consider it a promise. I'm stealing those socks off you, you lucky SOB. You're not getting those socks. I don't care what you say. Once again, another thing he's referring to my unboxing video that I think drops tomorrow, unless I put it out there. I don't remember, but I think it drops tomorrow. But yeah, there's some really cool socks in my box. I did not mean for that to be a thing. Yeah, I'm not wearing them currently, but I'm probably gonna wear them tomorrow to my first day at my job. I will be staying in. I'll be staying water. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Can you imagine the thighs are thick, easily crush your head? Yes. Stat can kill you with the knee. If Stat or Jamie Hayter or Megan Bain hit you with a V trigger, you're going to bed. There's no other way around it. Cena versus Blank at Mania. All right. I know that it's AEW. We'll play speculation. If I had an early guess, I have a fantasy booking I prefer more. But I think if we're maybe Cena Gunther at Mania, but I think that's a pretty safe bet. But it doesn't matter, honestly. Whoever Cena wrestles between now and his retirement, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, and it's going to be a good time. Need those socks. Hater clothesline. Yeah, I don't. Megan Bain is a homie. I worked with her at 3 Remarkable shows. Here she comes. Willow Nightingale and Megan Bain squaring off. The newly appointed Hall of Famer of NYWC, Willow effing Nightingale, trying to get that title. Damn, Megan Bain just clocked her. Willow goes down. Megan Bain looking real tough here in her gauntlet debut. Where's Megan Bain from? Where's Megan Bain out of? Let's see. She's from Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW. She's been in Japan. She's done Stardom. She's a Connecticut girl, so she's a Northeaster. She's up on that Northeast side. Oh, she had some rough names. Megan Monroe, Megan Doheny, Megan Doheny, Meg Doheny, then just Meg, and now Megan Bain. I think Megan Bain is definitely fitting her well with her giant headpieces and stuff. She's a House of Glory Women's Champion. I didn't realize she won it there. Yo, Willow just did the Dave Batista. Uh-oh. Brand new to the company. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but welcome to this brand new inductee to the company, Toni Storm. That rookie Toni Storm out here killing it. I want another version of Toni. I want like Toni Storm for a while, and then I want Toni Storm to turn into something else, and I want Toni Storm to become the new 3 Faces of Foley. I love how her style changed too. Like she's going back to wrestling like that Mae Young classic style Toni Storm. Like just she's so talented. Willow with the drop kick off the top. Oh, Hater with the big kick. Willow dropped again. If this is the good landscape of the women's division of AEW, and there's still so many more that are not there, like this is impressive. They have a good women's division. Oh, Willow, you're adorable. You talking about these socks? You talking about these? Look at that face. Look at that big old cheeks. That smile. Yeah, they're pretty cool socks. Does Toni pull a sneaky and debut indie? There's an opportunity to debut someone tonight. Let's see if they do anything crazy. Oh, she's great too. I fucking love her. Harley Cameron's so entertaining. I think she cracks me the fuck up. Indy Hartwell? Oh yeah, that is hilarious. Where'd you find that?
I bought it last year for an ugly sweater party, but it's gonna be for Scott now.
Yeah, that's a Scott sweater, even though Scott thinks that didn't happen. Yeah, I think I want it now.
Well, I tried getting it to you last year and you said no.
Did I really?
You lost your chance.
I don't remember. Pastor Ishmael, acknowledged. Yeah, that'd be cool. Indy Hartwell would be cool to debut. Isn't there somebody else that they just released too that's out there? Indy and some WWE released somebody else. I would take Indy Hartwell in a heartbeat. I think she's super good. At least she landed her poison mist very well today. Well, we're not getting a debut. That's over. Toni Storm is going to Australia to take on Mariah May. The brand new rookie to the company, Toni Storm, is shocked. She can't believe it. And no sell. They no sell the win. Just cut away. See you later. Good job. Bye-bye. Jesus. Yeah, they just completely moved on. That was quick. Tony win, everybody. Main event coming up next. See you later. Enjoy a chicken commercial.
It's highlighting the flavors in the chicken.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I was just about to say on I thought Megan Bain had a really bad injury at one point in time, and then I just remembered that BP put in our chat that Megan Bain not too long ago she's supposed to be a PPW, and the week she's supposed to be a PPW, she blew her knee out. So she had a pretty rough knee injury not too long ago, and recovered, and now is making her run again on the scene. So exciting to see her. Hopefully she's not just an ROH person they moved up. I hope putting Megan Bain in that actually shows that Megan Bain's part of the company now. So the only thing I would think is if we do Tornado Tag, we'd have to move it to 6 to try to get done before 8, before NXT. Because if we do 7, it'd just be too tight. We'll have to see if 6 works for BP. The CW cut right when Bailey and Roxanne got into a brawl. Oh, did it really? I think Bailey and Roxanne will be that feud will carry into the Rumble, and then we'll see Roxanne move up to the main roster and take on Bailey, I think.
Me and Orange Cassidy at the same
Birthday week?
Birthdays are 2 days apart.
Really?
Orange Cassidy's May 4th.
How'd you find that
May
out?
the 4th be with you.
How'd you find that?
4th be with you, and I'm Revenge of the 6th.
How'd you find that out?
Having conversations with his friend, with his best friend from 3rd grade, and I've got pictures of him from like 3rd grade on. It's really cool.
Thanks.
Orange Cassidy with like shaggy, like long shaggy hair.
Yeah. Trying to think too. What was I about to say?
Unless you get to Thursday.
Huh? No, because I want to do TNA on Thursdays too. And when I get money again, I want to.
Because he goes to Kilmer on Thursdays anyway. We did it at like 5:30.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, main event: Powerhouse Hobbs, John Moxley. Uh-oh. Powerhouse Hobbs wearing black and gold. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to apply to Powerhouse Hobbs.
Not today.
Are you marking out on a chat? Like,
I actually told him that he's the only person I ever did mark out for. That I every time I meet him, I can't talk. Like I just go stupid.
Yeah.
And then we were just talking about other stuff.
Okay.
I'm not marking out over him. I'm just like conversations going. I let the conversation flow naturally.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Oh my God, you're best friends with him?
Yeah, act like
Let's just talk about it.
act like you've been there. We assume that in that briefcase is the world championship. I think there's a very big possibility that we get a new look at a different championship from AEW. I think once this whole storyline is over, I think we might get a different look at the championship. Impact going live tomorrow night. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the funds for Impact membership to watch it, so that's gonna have to wait a couple weeks till I get my first paycheck and I get caught up financially. But TNA is on the docket for future live streams. We will do TNA in the future. Super excited. Masha Slamovich showed on TNA. On NXT, and then they released a backstage segment of her and Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels going, "Anytime you want, we're a phone call away." If Masha, goosebumps. If Masha ends up in the Rumble, if Masha ends up in the fucking Royal Rumble, your boy's gonna be a happy boy. Happy boy. I thought it was next week for Impact Live. It might be, who knows? But Impact will be on the docket for stuff going forward. Masha versus Julia. Oh, give it to me. I think this is a fun matchup, but I feel like a lot of people really want Hobbs to get a push, and I think Mox just kind of Mox coming out here and just kind of moving through him is going to be a bad optic. Strikes look good. Powerhouse Hobbs, good looking strikes. I can see them having a return of like Darby and Orange and stuff and running them off, but I don't know. We'll see. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think this mock story is ending anytime soon. And if it does end, I personally don't see it being Powerhouse Hobbs being the bookend to it. Unfortunately. It's going to be shitty when Mox goes through a Powerhouse Hobbs and beats him down and then somehow loses the title to fucking Darby Allin. Yo, that girl who's sitting at the timekeeper thing wants no parts of every time they go over near her. She like winces every time they punch. She took that headphones off and took off for her life. She still hasn't gone back and sat down yet. I'm not sure if she's in the business or if they just had her do that job, but she legit like gets terrified every time they go near her. I don't know who it is, but she's definitely drawing my attention. I like the way she's worked. Like she's either selling or just genuinely like, oh, Hobbs, you got out of your spot there. Look at Hobbs runs over and she's already freaking out. Look at she's like, oh shit. I feel like at this point they're fucking with her. Like they just keep going near her and she's so uncomfortable. All right, we're taking this to the crowd. They're taking advantage of the smaller crowd, the smaller, tight crowd. They're using everything they got. Is that Spanish commentary sitting in the back there? Now I'm super curious of what that table is in the back that people are just randomly sitting out with headsets.
Underestimate powerhouse Hans at your own peril, John Moxley. Don't forget, we're going to stick with this one as long as it takes.
As long as it takes. We're here till 3 a.m. Could you imagine? Quick reminder, I know a lot of people are popping in, popping out. We're losing some steam here. People are leaving the chat. It's all right. But if you guys want, once again, just to remind you, I will be live again because you guys paid your money. So if you paid your money and you want to see me on that post show, make sure you guys head over to and subscribe to Raz's channel. If you go to the bottom of my page, there is a link to go follow Raz Darkwolf YouTube channel. Make sure you guys come and hang out. I'll be on the post show. Show goes off the air at 10 o'clock, right? So we're taking a commercial break at 9:57, and I thought the show goes off the air at 10. So maybe we have like a 15-minute runoff.
Have you also checked with your weight? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy. What Wegovy? I lost 35.
Here's a question: Does Tessa Blanchard win the? Oh no, she wouldn't. She can't win the title because it's not for the title. Her and Jordan Grace, right? Yeah, her and Jordan is just a match. It's not for. There's no title involved, so never mind. But I definitely think Tessa beats Jordan, and then Jordan goes over to the E.
Stop taking. Get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu, or upset.
Powerhouse Hobbs teaming up with Mike Tyson.
Bloated gas.
That would be wild.
Side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
Oh, Jesus. Here's a pleasant surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, the hottest rising superstar on the independent wrestling scene. Follow him now because he's saying I'm the GOAT, which is an honor because I think this kid's going to be on your TV literally within a couple of years. He is an absolute stud. Dan Stofko. I can't wait till I can look back on that one Dynamite stream where a pre-WWE AEW superstar Dan Stofko joined the chat and said I was the GOAT. Everyone screenshot this now. Screenshot it, caption it, because that's an important man right there. He's gonna do great things in this business. Super, super talented. You can see him this Saturday at PPW as I believe he's defending his championship. I don't know who he's defending it against, but I'm sure the guy's a bum, and I'm sure the guy has no shot in hell. Unless he's really big and strong, then I didn't say that. I'm looking at the card right now. So here's what's been announced for PPW this weekend. We got VSK. I hate their website already. Your website's pissing me off. I don't want to see the shop. I want to look at the card. You're forcing me to go to your PPW shop, and I didn't click on that PPW. Their website's just doing whatever it wants. It's just doing whatever it wants here. All right, VSK versus Matt Riddle for the Bro Championship. Amara Void versus Danny Moe for the championship. Rembrandt versus Big Dan champion. South Philly's Finest versus the Brothers Gray. Los Toxicos and Logie P. Good God, Logie P is the worst. Versus the Vachano brothers and Vincio. We got Counter-Strike and Dio Bando versus Uranagi and the El Magnifico and Andy Header. Oh, there he goes. We have Dan Gustafko versus and Travis Norbert versus James Ellsworth and Sam Adams. Diego Hill versus Christian Robinson. Nice and Smooth versus Al De Niro and Havoc. Al De Niro just recently interviewed on the podcast. If you want to check that out, that's available right now for the members. GKM and Vinnie Mac with Jared Ruder versus Griffin McCoy versus so that's a triple threat match. Nahir Robles versus Sammy Chaos and JS Hawthorne with Precious versus some kid. I don't know. He looks like he's 12. I don't know who that is, but yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. We will have James Ellsworth and Matt Riddle in attendance, and yeah, it's gonna be good stuff. Oh, Mox is leaking. Does cauliflower ear pop? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at PPW's website. Definitely not his cauliflower. It looks like it popped on the bottom of his ear. Oh, it looks like a mess. Jesus Christ. John Moxley's ear looked like it exploded. It's his pierced ear. It looks like maybe his earring got ripped out a little bit. Like his earring's still attached to his head, but it's bleeding like a sieve. Jesus Christ. And he's just going to it. Clothesline and just hitting the side of the head of the ear. I think there's definitely a moment here where Powerhouse Hobbs look like he wins it, but I think the Death Riders get involved. Texas Deathmatch, Hangman Adam Page versus Christopher Daniels. As you should be. He's the GOAT. Love you, brother. Appreciate you, Dan. Whatever drone they're using is a really horrible quality. I don't like it. I don't like when they cut to it. Dude, look at the blood all over the top rope and everything. He's fucking crazy. I wonder if they're just like, Jesus Christ, Mox. Like we're in this brand new arena. I don't know the bleeding rules of this of the state they're in, because sometimes blood in pro wrestling is. Oh, Wheeler Yuta just showed up. Wheeler Yuta from Catchpoint Wrestling, who's been very, very kind to me on sharing posts. What's going on, Courtney? When Moxley used to bleed a lot, it didn't bother me, because a lot of people kind of forgot the fact that Mox was working Wednesdays, Saturdays, Fridays, and then going on weekends and working GCW deathmatch shows. This guy never took a break, and he had a lot of scar tissue because he was bleeding a lot on the independent scene. He was doing death matches. The guy never really let himself heal on his forehead. And then he'd go to Dynamite and he would take a shot and he would just start bleeding everywhere. He wasn't purposely bleeding because he thought it was cool. He was bleeding a lot because he never gave his skin a break to heal. Marina Shafir hits with the briefcase. Still a 2 count. 2 members of the Death Riders getting involved here. Still not putting Powerhouse Hobbs down. There's the dirty deeds, or whatever the hell it's called now. That should probably do it. Another kick out. Powerhouse Hobbs becoming a monster. Now he's trying to choke him out. But yeah, Mox bleeding a lot is just because Mox was working so damn much. And that's it. Moxley's going to choke him out. Yeah. No, I didn't think there was a problem with it either, but I think a lot of people didn't realize of how often he was working and not giving himself a break. And the dude would take like 14 light tubes to the head on a Saturday and then show up on a Wednesday and sneeze and his head would get ripped open. But now here we go. What exactly I tell you? The ending of so we had 2 segments. We had a 6-man tag and we had a women's gauntlet match that had no interference or no run-ins or no craziness. And every other segment on today's show had someone run in and get involved. It's too much. It was too much. Well, if anyone's going to make the say, they have all day to do it because it's taking Claudio all day to take the knee brace off. I called into. They made Hobbs look really good in defeat. Agreed. They made him look tough. Everyone had to get involved to take the powerhouse down, which I do appreciate. But I just think too many run-ins tonight. So the Death Riders. So here's where WWE would book this, right? They took out Moxley. They took out Orange Cassidy. They took out Powerhouse Hobbs. Everyone who gets involved with the Death Riders, they try to injure and take you out. So then now it's going to be this big conclusion where all these people who affected them and they fought and hurt and tried to get them out, they're going to do this whole storyline where all these people were affected. And then right before whoever the person is to get their one-up on Jon Moxley, the lights are going to go out. And Sting's going to show up and choke slam the person because why not? Legend, and everyone will love it, right? That's the way we do this. We tell a story for 6 months of them hurting everybody on the roster, but nobody gets that lick on because they're going to call in a legend that wasn't involved in the storyline to do it. That's essentially what the Undertaker did at Mania, but I get hated on for having that take. But no, this is good. This is what you do if you want that Avengers Assemble moment in AEW. The Death Riders have been hurting everybody, and then those people come back and form a team and take out the Death Riders, and Team AEW takes out Team Death Riders, and then we get the company back on track. But we started the show with the promo of tonight at AEW where they ran through every single match on the card and said, hey, this is really exciting. This is what you should care about. Fine, I like that promo. We started off with Kenny beating Cage in his match, which ended in Kenny getting jumped, a bunch of people running out, and then Will Ospreay comes and makes a save. Ricochet promo where he comes out, says what he has to say. Prince Nana comes through the crowd, hits Ricochet, and then Ricochet gets chased off by Swerve. So we had a little crazy interference there. We had a 6-man tag match, Private Party and Mark Briscoe versus the Hurt Syndicate. Fine match, nothing crazy there. Jeff Jarrett promo where him and MJF saved and touched and did what they had to do. Christian takes on Hook where Christian wins the match. And of course, more shenanigans, more people run in, more craziness. We had the Gauntlet Rumble won by Tony Storm. Then Mox beats Powerhouse Hobbs to retain his championship. I thought AEW was fine. I will talk more about it on the post show. But I'm going to be honest, it wasn't my favorite. I thought it was a fine show. I thought it did what it had to do, but it's just not my taste of wrestling. I came to AEW to get a break from a certain company when it comes to how they do things, and it seems like AEW is leaning heavily into being the next Monday Night Raw, where every single match has to end in a quirky thing. At least they're letting the match finish, and someone's getting a conclusion, but it's just too much. It's too much. They need to fucking slow down with 6 matches, and 5 of them are interferences. I need less of that. Let matches be matches. Too much fucking running in and people making saves. It's just all but 2 segments had someone come through the crowd or through the thing and have a run in. That's too much for me. I don't need that. If I wanted to watch that, I'd go back and watch old Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns. But that's pretty much my take. I really appreciate everybody. Once again, I want to run through everything. Brand new member, my own perspective, wrestler out of Super Crazy in New Jersey. So keep an eye on him. We'll talk to him soon on the podcast. Another new member, Jen. Thank you so much. We gifted 5 memberships tonight. We hit a $2 super chat from Grapple Vision. We had a $5 super chat from the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast. Another $2 super chat from My Own Perspective. Another $2 super chat from My Own Perspective. And then Anastasia gives us another 2. So we hit our goal of 5 super chats, memberships, and all that. I didn't check if we sold any merchandise. I'll have to take a look at that a little later. But we hit our goal. I'm going to jump out of here. And then, and we hit 20 likes. Sick. Thank you guys so much for the shares, the likes, the support. That means a lot to me. I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to head over to the post show with Raz and Steven, and then I'm heading to bed. But I love you guys. We'll see you guys next time. I know this is not the right song to end the stream, but actually I can fix it. Never mind. We're going to fix it. Let me fix it before I do it. We'll see you guys next time. We'll be back on Friday night with SmackDown. Actually, no, I won't be. I have an interview Friday night. I won't be live Friday night. We'll be back Monday for Monday Night Raw. And then next Monday, we will start the every day in a week. We'll have some type of, sorry, I have acid reflux horribly. We'll have next Monday, we'll start Monday Night Raw, Tuesday night NXT, Wednesday night Dynamite, take off Thursday until I get my money straight that I can buy TNA. We'll start doing that probably the following week or the week after. But you know, now that I'm working the weekends and off during the week, we're going to be doing a lot of streams. Once I get my money straight too, I'll be adding some video game streams in during the daytime during the week. So I appreciate you guys all for the support. We'll see you guys over in the post show. Make sure you come over and subscribe and get them to that 100 subscribers. They're at 71 right now. So let's go over and show some love and support. I'll see you guys next time. Here's music by The Converse.